Hi everyone, welcome back. It is Friday Favorites and Flops. So, I feel like I'm so out of breath. It is so hot in Texas this week. I swear, I saw a meme that like accurately describes Texas. It's like that level of Super Mario Brothers 3 when the sun is like chasing you. You know that level where the sun chases you? It was like, remember that level? Yeah, that's what it feels like outside. That's surely how I feel. It is so hot here. So I feel like I'm like been running around out of breath. Well, I got my hair highlighted today and I haven't even finished like drying it yet. It's still wet back here. And you know what? I was like, I'm so late on my Friday favorites. I have to put this video up so it's not Saturday favorites. You're getting this. So anyways, let's just go ahead and get on into my Friday favorites. Okay, this week I knew when I was using this, I was like, you know what? I've gone back to using this a lot recently and I'm like, I have to talk about it because it's so good. This is from Loccitane and I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but it is their shower oil. There's a fancy name for it, but it is with almond oil. You guys, the smell of this, the only way I can describe it is intoxicating. Like, it smells like this sweet but yet comforting almondy scent. It's just, it's intoxicating. When I smell it, I'm literally like, what's that movie where it's like with Julia Stiles and Freddie Prinze Jr. and like he like falls in love with her and he like smells her hair and he like breaks up with her and then he like goes and smells her shampoo to be reminded of her and then he like drinks it to feel close to her. That's how I feel about this. Like every time I smell it, I'm like it's just so intoxicating. So I love this and it feels really good on the skin. It makes your skin feel nice and moisturized, not too greasy when you get out of the shower, with this like slight, faint, beautiful, intoxicating scent. Okay, for a face product, I know I've talked about this before. It's one of my all-time favorites and it's just the perfect thing to travel with as well as just to keep in your shower to use on a daily basis. It's Tarte's Frixxion stick. This is a really great exfoliator. Mine's like all nasty because I keep it in the shower, but I love this. You basically just get your face wet and you use it. I just do it like this right out of the stick. It exfoliates the face. It's really nice. It's gentle enough on the face. And it's just a really great daily exfoliator to kind of slough off the dead skin, reveal the new skin. You have brighter, fresher looking skin. So I encourage you to exfoliate, but you don't want to use something too harsh on your face. So this is like the perfect product. So I love this. I get a ton of uses out of this. It lasts a couple, I would say 2 to 3 months of using it every single day. So it's not one of those products that you use up too quickly. But I love it. I've repurchased several of them. Recently, I've been wearing the same lashes all the time, and I've been wearing these Kiss Blowout lash brand. Now, they did contact me to work with them, and I posted a few pictures on Instagram, and I'm always like really excited when companies that I love their product reach out to work with me. This video is not sponsored. I'm not working with them on this video, but because of that, they sent me a ton of different lashes to try. I tried them out for a while. I posted pictures of some of my favorites, but this was a pair that I had not tried. And once I like finally put them on, it was magical. I just love the way they are. They're super wispy. This is in the Pageboy. And I'm trying to like, hopefully you can see that. It's basically like a wispy lash. I would call it a demi-wispy. Honestly, I had to cut off the end, like they're almost like, they're a very flexible band. So it's super easy to wear, super comfortable to wear. And I think it's an easy lash for a beginner to wear, and it's not too overpowering, but it's kind of one of those, like, I'm not wearing very much eyeshadow. I think I'm just wearing like a plain brown in the crease and that's it, and then something in the inner corner. So I don't have any liner or anything like that on the upper lash line. You can get them really close to the lash line and blend them in to look like your natural lashes, and they're just so wispy and beautiful, but they're not like too overpowering. I wouldn't feel kind of crazy to go like to a school event or anything for my kids wearing these lashes. Some lashes, I'm like, those are date night lashes. But these are like everyday lashes, but just like extra, like they call blown out, like the blowout lashes. So it says full bouncy volume and curl. I really just like them a lot, but like I said, you have to trim the ends to fit your eye. That's a tip for all lashes. Some lashes I look at, I'm like, whoa, that's never gonna fit my eye. But honestly, when you trim them, makes all the difference. So I just like kind of set it on my eyes, see where I need to trim, and then trim them. But these are great, and I'm someone who will wear like this pair that I'm wearing right here is this top pair in this set. I've worn this probably 7 to 8 times. It's still fine, so they hold up. So you can get about 7 to 8 times at least if you take care of them with all of these. Now I put mascara on prior to putting my lashes on, so I think that makes a difference. I think if you put the lashes on and then you did this, you would probably only get 1 to 2 times use out of them. This blush, I just have to talk about. Laura Geller blushes are some of my favorite. The Baked blush line is awesome. This is a great color, and I don't hear people talk about this one ever. It's called Peach Delight. I'm wearing it today. It's just a really pretty peachy color with a really pretty sheen. It's bright enough. It doesn't really have, I would say, shimmer in it. It has like a sheen to it, but it's like bright enough and peachy enough and like poppy. I would call it just like a pop on the cheeks. I really like it. It's just a really beautiful, easy color, especially in the summertime. If you have a little bit of a tan to like put it on, this is just such a great color. Speaking of summertime and sort of bronzing up, this is my favorite product to use in the summer with, I love Giorgio Armani Liquid Maestro. This is a better sort of option because it's cheaper, more affordable, and it is available. I don't think at Sephora you can get the Giorgio Armani Liquid Summer anymore. That's like one of my favorites. This is lighter, and I think it would only work if you have fair skin, but it is beautiful. It just has this really pretty bronze to it. It's like a liquid bronzer. Oh, did I even say what this is? It's Cover FX. The Cover FX custom color drops. I think this is the enhancers, and this one's in like either Sunlight or, oh, I forget, Sunkissed. I think this is the one, Sunkissed. It's just like, this is the color. You see how subtle that is? But I add it to my foundations if they're a little bit too light and I want to wear them, or I use it and it just bronzes up so perfectly, and it gives like a little bit of a sheen. You can't see it here, but when you sheer it out, it just gives this like, it almost has this like sun-kissed look to it. It's really, really beautiful, and I love it so much. It was out of stock so much last year, so hopefully you can still get it. But Cover FX Sunkissed, I'm telling you, it's either Sunlight or Sunkissed, but I'm pretty sure Sunkissed. It's a hot product. It's a diamond in the rough. I don't really hear many people talking about it. Maybe they do and I'm just like not listening, but it's very, very good, and you should definitely get it just to kind of add as a beautiful, natural looking contour, liquid contour, and it just kind of blends in. I use like a foundation brush and I kind of just blend it and buff it in my usual contour spots, and it's just like perfection. One more favorite, and I have a flop. I actually do have a flop this week. I know people get so, not people, one person gets really angry when I don't have a flop and likes to call me names. But anyways, I have a flop this week, so if she's watching, which she probably is not, but I have a flop. But a favorite is this Sephora lip shade. This is the, what are these called? I don't even know. It's like the Sephora, new Sephora. I'm going to leave it linked down below, but it's like this new Sephora line. I think it was only $8. And this is in the shade, oh, they're called Lipstories, hashtag Lipstories. And this is in the shade Tan Lines. It's the lip product that I'm wearing right now. This is so beautiful. I love it. I heard about this from Alex Garza, and it's just this really pretty tan nude shade, and it's like a peachy tan. It's beautiful. I love it. It's like creamy and has like a little bit of a sheen to it. It's just so pretty, easy, and wearable on the lips, and it's affordable. It's from Sephora's line, and so you know it's well made. Quality is great in the Sephora products, and it's a really nice nude shade. It's only $8, so I've been loving this. So thank you to Alex for that recommendation. Okay, my flop for the week. This is Too Faced's Peach Mist. This is a mattifying setting spray. So with it being so hot here in Texas, I was like, you know what, perfect time. I've been getting a little bit oily in my T-zone. I'm gonna set everything with a matte setting spray. Well, it even says on it, Shake Me Baby. I totally did. I did what it said, and I just shook it up. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a test spray on my hand. So I did a test spray on my hand, and I was like, oh, okay, the mist is good on that. I sprayed it on my face and what in the actual crap? Like, what happened? I was so disappointed. Please don't make the same mistake. I had gorgeous makeup on that I had actually spent time on, and I was like so happy with it. Like, honestly, I don't think I had been more happy with my makeup in a really long time. Maybe it's just because I hadn't done it in a really long time, like full out. I had full out makeup on. I sprayed this on and it was like white powdered dots all over my face. So the mattifying product in here just doesn't disperse. The idea is there, but the execution is not. So I get what they're trying to do with like the matte sort of product within this spray, but once it dries on you, it leaves little freckles of like white dust. So not gonna use that. That's gonna go into the trash because I don't think anyone would even want that. But anyways, yeah, so that's a flop for the week. I was really disappointed. I was like, no! And it could not be salvaged. I had to take my whole makeup off. So anyways, that's a definite flop for you. So the girl who was upset with me and liked to call me nasty names because I didn't have a flop and I was doing false advertising by calling it Friday Favorites and Flops. If you're watching, girl, that is my flop. I hope you're happy I included a flop. You guys, sometimes I've been doing Friday Favorites and Flops for 6 years. Sometimes I do not have a product that didn't work for me, and I know that it's super helpful when I do tell you what things don't really work for me instead of just my favorites. But I promise you, and I've made this promise so many times, I'm not going to say something's my favorite if it's not, and I'm not going to say something's a flop if it's not, just to have a favorite and just to have a flop. You see? So anyways, that girl didn't really love that, so but now I have a flop. That's my flop for the week. Hopefully you guys had a wonderful week. Please leave down below some of your favorites for the week, and if you had any flops, you can go ahead and leave those too. And don't forget to subscribe before you leave, because YouTube is a fickle little monster and it likes to unsubscribe people and not show you my videos, and you gotta click the bell now and say you want to always be notified if you want to make sure that you see my videos. So if you decide to do that, thank you so much, and thank you for giving me your time for this video. I will see you all in the next video. Mwah.